Let me know if you'd like to win a copy. Now, if we're going to be doing all this beach reading this summer, you need to meet the Flip-Flop Babes, daughter Laura and mother Cindy. Today, we're giving away the perfect tote to carry your flip-flops in. Laura, we ask you, whose idea was it to go into the beautiful tote bag business?
Definitely Mom's.
Definitely Mom's, because she was known for carrying her flip-flops around. Tell that story.
Oh, my God. Yeah, one night we were out in the city, and we were with some mutual friends. We had all gone out to some nice steakhouse, and we're all walking back, and the car was a couple blocks away, and our feet are already sore from walking in heels all night. So Mom, at the time, had made one of the bags just for herself, and she pulled out her flip-flops out of the bag and put her heels in the tote, and all of a sudden she's walking happily while me and the other friends there are suffering, walking in our heels, screaming. One of the girls even took her shoes off, and her dirty feet walking on the sidewalks. It was horrible. So the friend looks at her and goes, what are you, a flip-flop babe? And Cindy said, yeah, that's exactly what I am.
Wow, and an idea was born. So when did you decide you were going to turn it into a business?
Cindy basically decided one day when we were out, not even looking for fabric. It was just like a moment struck her. We were driving. She says, look, it's a fabric store. Quick! She dodged into the parking lot, and she ran in, and I didn't even go in with her. I said, I'm just going to sit in the car and wait. She comes back with all this fabric, and she goes, I'm making this bag, and I don't care. Nobody's going to stop me. I said, well, how are you going to do this? How are you going to get this done? And, I wasn't sure what to think at that point, but she enlisted the help of a local seamstress, and she got the bags made together, and I thought they were really beautiful. And next thing you know, we started having people requesting them and saying, hey, yeah, I'll take one. That's a great idea. That's brilliant. It's genius. Next thing you know, I'm setting up a website and a PayPal account and an LLC, and there it was.
Right. Are you available in any stores?
Yeah, we're definitely in some boutiques around the country, and we are online on our own website. We're also on Etsy and on Amazon Handmade. Hi.
God, you have a great kid.
I had to wait for her to grow up so she could be my business partner.
Amazing. That's fantastic. So I love the story, Cindy, that your daughter tells about you going into the fabric store and saying, no one's going to stop me.
No, it was, I would call it more of a haunting than anything else. Actually, it was right before Halloween. We were looking for costumes because I was having a Halloween party. And right before the place, there was a fabric store, and that's when I said, I'm going in there, I'm getting the fabric, and the bag is going to get made.
Now, there was a day that you and your daughter were both watching TV, and Kathy Lee Gifford mentions your Flip-Flop Babe bag on her favorite things. How did that happen?
We had a meet and greet at Bloomingdale's for Kathy Lee's gift wine in White Plains. So I had previously sent 2 bags, one to Hoda, one to Kathy Lee by mail, and she never received them. The reason I know that is because when I finally got to speak with her, I asked her if she had gotten it, and she said no. Well, what are you talking about? I always carry extra bags with me, as you know.
Yes.
And I gifted her another one, and I said, okay, Kathy Lee, since you didn't get the first one I sent you, you're going to get this one. And my doggie was with us. We have a gorgeous picture. I gifted her the bag, and then maybe 2 weeks later, she takes it out on the show as one of her favorite things.
Oh, fantastic.
I have to tell you, I think I almost fainted right in the kitchen when I was watching. We had no clue it was going to be showcased that day.
It's so lightweight, and the beauty of it is that it folds up tiny, 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 weighs nothing, and fits in your purse. It opens up to an enormous bag that you can put more than just your high heels in. You could use it for all kinds of things.
Oh, you can put everything. You can put your life in there. Put everything you need to put in there because your other bags won't carry it. In other words, if you have a clutch, it's not going to carry anything. And if you have one of those heavy leather bags, obviously that's not going to go to a party. So take this bag and make it gorgeous, and nobody will know you're carrying all your stuff.
That's Cindy, who with her daughter Laura created the beautiful Flip-Flop Babe totes, and I have a gorgeous one to give away. Email your name and address to kcradio@gmail.com if you're interested in winning, and visit flipflopbabe.com. See you next week.
You've been listening to the Health and Happiness Show with Casey. The content of the Health and Happiness Show is intended for general information purposes only. The Health and Happiness Show is a presentation of the Center for Dermatology, Cosmetic, and Laser Surgery in Mount Kisco. Recapture your youthful look with Dr. David Bank. Visit thecenterforderm.com. You'll be happy you did. You can listen to previously broadcast shows online at kcradio.com. And join Casey for another edition of the Health and Happiness Show next Sunday morning on 100.7 WHUD.